Welcome to POW Talk with Bishop Shammah Womack-El, better known as POW, your professor of wellness. A world-class naturopathic holistic scientist and herbalist who's been improving people's lives for over 40 years through God's divine word. POW will share life-changing principles for your health and wealth, covering a cornucopia of subjects on holistic living that will refresh, encourage, and guide you towards a higher zone of living. It's time for you to be, do, and have all that the Creator originally intended for you. So let's get up, over the top with your most trusted name in holistic living. Life coach, speaker, and author, the prophet of wellness, Bishop Shammah Womack-El.
Well, blessings, and more blessings. I'm really excited today. This is your POW, your prophet of wellness, coming to you with a real special message today. And I want to talk about the medication of meditation and how this is something that you need to actually gain mastery of this particular tool, because it's really a great tool that the Creator gave us, but there's a lot of confusion about meditation that I want to clear up. So my objective today is just to clear up some of the confusion and just to begin to make it so elementary to you and discuss practical aspects of this marvelous tool for just expanding our awareness, our consciousness, and having peace in the center of our life. So when I talk about the medication of meditation, because meditation is really a medication, it's soothing to your soul, it's soothing for your bodies, for your emotion. It helps to bring stability and have you rooted and grounded in life, so that you don't have what they call the monkey mind, or you're not on a Ferris wheel, or you're not on a seesaw emotionally. So when you really understand the benefits, such as meditation, it alleviates stress, it reduces high blood pressure, it increases resistance to disease, it enhances the autonomic stability of the nervous system, and it even improves the power of concentration. And you tap deep reserves of intellect. You come up with witty inventions and witty ideas when you actually learn to bring stillness to the mind. That contributes to mental clarity, stabilize emotions, improve human relations. You definitely relieve insomnia. You improve coordination of the mind, the body, and it just increases just a greater awareness spiritually, as well as increase learning abilities, and you boost your creativity. Now, there's so much scientific evidence concerning the things that I've said, with numerous medical and also academic studies in this subject of meditation, that has really revealed the benefits that it actually has. And it's like a medication for the body. It soothes, it heals, it refreshes, it rejuvenates. But of even greater importance, I find, is the spiritual benefits. And all of this, when you begin to bring balance to your health, to your life, to your environment, to your inner terrain, even the eavesdropping of your cells, listening to your internal dialogue. But instead of you calling yourself things that you don't want, like a failure, a flop, a mistake, meditation brings correction to these things, so you're not listening to the negativity and the aggravation of life and the errors of your living, and actually labeling yourself as something that you're not. Meditation is really that medication that's a tool that enables us to make contact with the spiritual self or the sacred self, and it's It gives us that reality versus the fictional speech that we often label our environment, ourself, and people that we know because we're aggravated, we're stressed, we're upset. So meditation is really like a medication. It's a it's a relaxing of the body. It's a stilling of the mind and the emotions, and it's a narrowing of attention so that the mind can really contemplate the inner reality and move into another dimension in awareness, another dimension in consciousness, another dimension in the Most High in God. So there must be no effort in actually doing this. Wow. Some of you thought there's a lot of stuff you need to do about this subject called meditation. And the truth is, there must be no effort in doing this. It must come easily and it must come naturally. It's a gentle raising of vibration so that one can just come into alignment with the spiritual self with doing absolutely nothing. I know what you're thinking. I need step 1, step 2, step 3. Well, this is the first thing I want you to learn to do. And it's so hard today for people to learn to absolutely do nothing. Well, I need to do this. I need to be in this particular posture. I need to be in lotus position. I need to fold my knees a certain way. I need to breathe a certain way. You're talking about technique right now, which is a doing. You need to learn just in life, because you can go through a meditative state without actually just sitting in a particular posture. You need to learn how to do nothing, to actually disrupt the monkey mind, disrupt the cyclone, the tornado mind, the hurricane mind, the earthquake mind, the seesaw mind, the merry-go mind. Just learn to raise your vibration so you can come into alignment with the spiritual self. And there is a magnificent sacred scripture that says, "Be still and know that I am God." You'll never know God until you learn how to be still. So the motive of meditation, first of all, it got to be pure, with no thought of psychic experiences or making contact with the other side. Meditation is not an instrument for emptying the mind, which a lot of people think it's an instrument for emptying the mind, or creating a void to to attract some type of illusionary voices from the astral plane. To do this could be dangerous. This is not what I'm implementing. This is not what I'm marketing. I'm advertising. I'm echoing. That's not at all. The objective must be to establish. You got to establish a channel between spirit and the lower nature, resulting in and also an outpouring of your higher energy, and learn how to just be and do absolutely nothing, which is no thing. And God is no thing. And it's through this outpouring that you just become receptive to the still small voice from within. Sometimes you got too much effort of thinking of what to do, so you can't get to the other steps until you just learn how to be, because you're going to also be energized spiritually so that you'll have the creative power to carry out the instructions that I'm going to give you later of your higher self or your sacred self or your spiritual self. It's important to understand that the spiritual vibration taken on during meditation becomes really a positive force in the race consciousness. Y'all know how we always in a hurry, even though we're not even moving. It's just the thoughts. You got thoughts like a can of alphabet soup that's just all over the place. and you're constantly stirring it, and you just gotta let the alphabets drop to the bottom. And once you realize that, first of all, there's nothing for you to do except be quiet, reflect on being quiet, and be still. Man is ill because he has not learned to master being still. Well, that's all for today, folks. I want you to listen to this again, and I'm going to give you more things to do of doing nothing. And you're going to begin to see for yourself, wow, this is not as hard as I thought it was. I think the hardest thing is wrapping your head around thinking that you always got to do something, and you absolutely don't. Be still and know that I am God. This is Bishop Shammah Womack-El, your POW, Prophet of Wellness, saying, I see you going one place, up, 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 and over the top.
Thank you for listening to POW Talk. If you enjoyed this podcast and would like to learn more about the benefits of holistic health to reach a higher zone of living, go to our website, www.bishopwomack.com, and be sure to like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on new episodes. Until next time, remember, there's only one place to go. Up, 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 and over the top.